Stop wasting hours on plateaued workouts that yield zero results. Did you know adding just 10% of your body weight can skyrocket your caloric burn? Welcome back. Today, I'm showing you the ultimate vests to shatter your limits. Check the links in the description to grab yours and start growing. The number 5 product on our list is Wolliwa Weighted Vest. Your athletic conditioning is dead on arrival if your training armor restricts your lungs and forces your spine into a rigid defensive posture. True kinetic adaptation requires an absolutely fluid, unhindered torso rotation, matching the identical structural balance and mechanical consistency needed to release the best crossbow arrows with surgical accuracy into a distant target. Yet standard fitness gear frequently punishes dynamic movement by utilizing stiff, bulky chest panels that chafe your underarms and bounce violently during high-intensity interval training. The Wolliwa fitness harness shatters this frustrating bottleneck by crafting a flexible, body-conforming chassis from breathable black lycra and specialized T-cloth. Engineered with 7 internal front pockets and 7 matching rear slots, this highly adaptable setup lets you distribute up to 20 pounds of premium iron sand evenly across your upper frame to minimize shoulder fatigue. It serves as an exceptional performance layer for distance walkers, calisthenics enthusiasts, and active individuals who need a highly adjustable, unisex fit that remains locked flat via heavy-duty Velcro waistbands. On the downside, swapping out 14 individual 1.27-pound sandbags takes a bit more time during rapid workout transitions than clicking a single pin on an iron plate rack. However, the skin-friendly material and zero vertical shifting deliver a remarkably smooth, friction-free conditioning profile that preserves your natural athletic range of motion. Elevate your physical boundaries by investing in equipment that integrates perfectly with your body's natural mechanics. At number 4 is Zelus Weighted Vest. Enduring a weighted harness that sways like a pendulum against your ribs can silently destroy your physical posture and drain your explosive power before you even finish your warm-up. True tactical capability requires a completely anchored center of mass, mirroring the identical aerodynamic stability and zero wobble execution needed to launch the best crossbow arrows straight down a narrow timber lane. Unfortunately, conventional fitness gear consistently treats your body like a flat board, utilizing loose sand pockets that leak grit and shift awkwardly during aggressive directional cuts. The Zelus training chassis conquers this mechanical flaw by integrating solid, corrosion-proof iron blocks into an ultra-rugged 900D fabric framework. Featuring 1. 2-inch thick foam padding and extra-wide shoulder straps to prevent painful digging, this modular architecture anchors the heavy payload flush against your core to eliminate vertical bounce entirely during intense HIIT sessions. It is an exceptional conditioning asset for cross-trainers, heavy ruckers, and men who require a highly adjustable platform capable of scaling up for progressive strength development. On the flip side, the dense solid iron profile makes the structure feel stiffer against the rib cage than soft, lycra-wrapped sand alternatives. However, the addition of built-in reflective safety accents and customizable D-rings ensures you maintain complete control over your conditioning goals under any lighting conditions. Command your evolution by investing in specialized armor that transforms brutal resistance into smooth, uncompromised progress. The third one on our list is Wolf Tactical Weighted Vest. A poorly balanced training harness can silently warp your posture and drain your explosive power before you even cross the first mile marker of your rucking session. True structural athletic development requires a flawlessly centered mass, mimicking the exact aerodynamic tracking and zero drift mechanics required to release the best crossbow arrows cleanly through a dense forest corridor. Yet standard fitness gear regularly punishes active cross-trainers by utilizing loose, sagging sand pouches that slide erratically and smash against the collarbones during high-intensity intervals. The Wolf Tactical platform completely eliminates this agonizing imbalance by encasing heavy steel plates within a rugged, water-resistant 600D material chassis that pins the payload securely to your core. Featuring an advanced padded shoulder yoke to distribute heavy weight evenly across your trapezius muscles. This modular system integrates oversized airflow panels with laser-cut mole webbing for attaching essential gear. It serves as an exceptional strength-building asset for distance runners, functional fitness competitors, and individuals who need a highly adjustable, one-size-fits-most frame that eliminates vertical bounce entirely. On the negative side, the stiff tactical fabric lacks the flexible, body-wrapping softness found in thin Lycra fitness wraps, making it feel noticeably rigid during deep torso bends. Even so, the industrial tension bands and heavy-duty adjustable waist straps deliver a deeply locked, unyielding foundation that protects your joints during progressive loading. Reaching a new peak of physical resilience requires securing equipment engineered to match your internal drive. On number 2 is Eric Flag weighted vest. Forcing your body to train under a shifting, uncalibrated load is a silent guarantee that your spinal alignment will warp and your power output will plummet. Cultivating true, explosive core strength demands a perfectly centered center of gravity, mirroring the identical structural integrity and zero wobble execution needed to launch the best crossbow arrows directly through a howling crosswind. Yet, traditional training gear routinely punishes dedicated athletes by utilizing clumsy sandbags that leak grit and sag unevenly against the lower spine during explosive plyometrics. The Eric Flag calisthenics chassis eliminates this mechanical failure by encasing 16 removable 2.4-pound solid iron blocks within an ultra-resilient 1000D Oxford nylon frame. By spacing this maximum 40-pound payload symmetrically across 8 front and 8 back dedicated slots, this highly streamlined ergonomic platform leaves your armpits and shoulders completely unhindered for deep pull-ups or high-intensity road work. It represents a vital conditioning layer for gymnastics practitioners, distance ruckers, and athletes of all body shapes who require a tear-resistant harness that anchors flush to the ribs. On the flip side, adjusting 16 separate metal inserts to change your resistance requires significantly more time than sliding a quick pin into a solid tactical steel sheet frame. Even so, the industrial-grade stitching and total absence of vertical shifting deliver an incredibly smooth, friction-free resistance profile that respects your natural posture. True physical dominance requires arming yourself with a balanced foundation that translates heavy resistance into effortless kinetic mastery. Now moving to the last one is Gymnastics power-weighted vest. The precise millisecond you go completely inverted during a high-stakes static hold, any loose equipment shifting toward your chin will instantly compromise your neurological focus and cause a catastrophic drop in your physical balance. Achieving flawless biomechanical precision under pressure demands an unyielding, micro-calibrated center of mass mimicking the identical structural consistency and zero wobble flight alignment required to release the best crossbow arrows directly into a microscopic target. Yet standard fitness armor continuously fails gymnastics practitioners by utilizing boxy, oversized frames that slide into the throat and painfully constrict the shoulders during deep overhead rotations. The Gymnastics Power Training Chassis effectively rewrites this dynamic by fusing industrial 1000D nylon with double-stitched neoprene and high-density TP shoulder cushioning. Engineered to hug your ribs naturally through full-body movements, this sleek, minimalist setup relies on an incremental removable plate matrix to allow precise resistance scaling as your stamina progresses. It represents a vital asset for calisthenics athletes, military tactical candidates, and individuals who require a truly form-fitting profile that remains securely anchored during aggressive flips or rapid road work. On the downside, this tightly tailored contour lacks the expansive multi-loop mole surface area found on bulky tactical combat plate rigs, slightly reducing your external gear attachments. However, the integration of low-light reflective safety accents and an uncompromised range of motion ensure your body mechanics remain flawlessly synchronized through every intense rep. True athletic evolution belongs to those who anchor their potential with absolute structural harmony. So guys, this was the video about the best weight vests. We've carefully covered some of the best options available right now to help you make a smarter and more confident decision. Whether you're looking for performance, durability, value for money, or the latest features, this guide was designed to give you a clear and practical overview so you can pick what truly fits your needs. If any of the products we mentioned caught your interest, you'll find all the links conveniently placed in the description below. Make sure to check them out for more details, updated pricing, and availability. Taking a moment to explore those links can really help you choose the right option without any confusion. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating more useful and high-quality videos for you. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.